Cesc, thanks for coming today. How are you enjoying life back in England, and particularly playing football in England again?
Good, no, I'm I'm very happy. I've always liked the Premier League. I think it's a fascinating league and full of great players, great atmosphere. So it's nice to be back.
Yeah, well, it's good to have you back as well.
Thank you.
You've lived in London, you've lived in Barcelona. What do you think, as living in two great cities like that, what's that brought to you as a person?
Well, obviously I was born in a small town next to Barcelona, but I lived in Barcelona when I was in the youth academy of Barca. So I think it is a nice city with great weather, where football is basically everything to young kids, and that helped me a lot to learn a little street things, you know, that you need to learn sometimes to become a bit more smarter on the pitch, and to learn a few tricks. And then coming to London, it was you know, I learned to maturity, confidence, discipline, and it gave me a big chance to become a football player, which is what I wanted.
What do you like most about living in the UK?
I just love London. I think it's a great city. There's everything you want to do, and I don't know, you just feel happy, you know. For sometimes it doesn't have to be a reason. You just feel it or you don't feel it, and I feel nice here.
From your playing experiences, you played with people who've come from different countries. What would you think is the value and things you may have noticed from playing from people from such diverse backgrounds and different cultures?
Well, I think you just grow up as a person. You learn things. You mature. You just know people that you have nothing in common. You have people that you have everything in common, and from experiences you just have friends or people that maybe you don't like as much, but in general, you know, one of the best things in football for me is that I have many friends around the world, and for me that's very, very important.
Do you think football is a good example of how people can get on together?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, thanks to football I have plenty of friends that I never imagined I could have, and football, it's funny sometimes when you play against someone and you feel you will never like this person, and then years later you play with this person in the same team, and you actually realize that one thing is inside the football pitch, because we all get transformed in a way, we all want to win, and then the other part of a person is off the pitch, you know, how you behave, how you are as a person, as a teammate, and a colleague, and you know, it's always nice surprises. Yeah.
So when you're on the team, it doesn't matter where you come from, really, your background or culture. You're just the team.
Yeah,
yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that's great. Unfortunately, though, there's been quite a high number of incidents of racism in football recently. Do you think that the game has made progress in tackling racism?
I do think it's making a progress, especially in players' point of views. I think we see everything in football in terms of you know, we all get along with each other, even if we are, you know, from Africa, from Europe, from the States, Russia. You know, at the end of the day, it's about the person, and you know, I've played with many great players from all countries around the world, and I've never had any problem, and we all get along very, very well. So, you know, I believe football, we have to show an example, and because many people watch us, and it has to be always a positive one.
Okay, thank you. Your Barcelona teammate Daniel Alves was unfortunately the subject of racist abuse in Spain again last season. Could you tell us how much you and your teammates talk about the incident with the Valencia fan?
Well, it hurts. It hurts, especially. I think Danny, for example, in this case, he takes it in a positive way. Not obviously, not positive, but he always tries to make it look less than what it is. You know, I'm sure inside he feels frustrated, he feels angry, but the way he deals with it as well is an example. And it's unfortunate. It's a shame because, for example, Dan is a great boy. He's a great guy. He just loves playing football, really, and we just try, you know, to accommodate him, saying that, you know, listen, this is not Valencia fans in general. It's not Real Madrid fans. It's not Barcelona fans. It's just 4 or 5 people, you know, that they really don't have shame, that they don't know what they're doing, and maybe they were not educated in the right way, and that's but you know, I'm sure in the next few years as well, if we all get together even more, we will get over this.
Why do you think there's been so many incidences in Spanish football recently?
Well, listen, I don't want to excuse anyone or nothing like that, but in Spain the press makes football sometimes feel more than what it is, and more passion to the fans, and sometimes they create controversy and stuff like that, and this, from people that is watching from the outside, will say, oh, now because he plays, let's say Real Madrid, Barcelona, or he plays for Barcelona, I hate him. Sometimes for some reasons, what you watch on TV, some certain people talking, and then you will say, oh, I hate this guy now even more, you know, and just because of that, people get frustrated, and instead of supporting their team to make them win or to help them win, they just go against the other team. And what is it gonna hurt him? This? Okay, I'm gonna do this. And they don't think that they are hurting someone who is a human being like them, or someone that just wants to win for their own club, you know, even if it's against them. That shouldn't be a problem. At the end, it's a healthy sport, you know, and we should all be on the same page here.
Have you yourself, Cesc, experienced any racism from fans or even players during your career?
No. I've been fortunate enough to not have experienced anything like that, except some cases, yes, with Dani and maybe with Abidal and in Barcelona. But as I said, they are top guys. They dealt with it well, and we just hope it won't be repeated.
Sadly, racism is taking place in this country, and lots of young people are affected. Would you have any advice for a young person if they were being treated badly because of their skin colour or nationality or culture? What should they do?
Well, as I said, at the end of the day, you have to know who you are, and you have to be strong enough, have a big personality to know that whatever they say or whatever they show you, or they may want to believe, is that, you know, at the end of the day, you are a person like them, and it doesn't matter the color, the nationality. We all want the same, that the world has peace, that we footballers, we want to win. We just want football to be a healthy sport for people to enjoy. We don't want to create any bad atmosphere at all, and especially stupidity as the color of our skin. It's the most stupid thing I've ever seen, and we should explore this to the maximum, and hopefully get rid of it.
Do you believe, well, I think I know the answer to this one, but do you believe that footballers have a key role to play in helping,
yes,
not just with racism but other forms of discrimination, as role models?
Yeah, as role models, we have to, but I make it even more simple. I think it should be like that, because it should not be in anyone's head that just because being a football fan or just being against someone that you want to lose, you just have to say something about nationality or the color of the skin of someone. I just find it really low, you know, very, very, very bad. And as I said, at the end of the day as well, it's all about the education you receive at home, and thankfully many people it is well educated. At the end of the day, we should not make, or we should not involve everyone in it, because obviously it is not everyone. It's just a couple of people that they don't know what they're doing or what they're saying, that they and that's the people that we should help.
Sometimes people are affected or influenced by what they see in the media. Does that affect you at all?
Yeah, well, that's what I said before. In Spain, especially, in England, it's not that much, because I feel people in England they talk about football. That's it. In Spain, you watch programs and they talk about everything except football sometimes, you know, about what's happening around and creating controversy against Barcelona, against Real Madrid, and sometimes we move away from what it is, the reality, which is football. Football is passing the ball, scoring goals, tactically, what's happening, why are they not doing this well or this good, and that's what I like about in England. You know, you don't show people the other face of football. You know, you show what it is: football, goals, saves, tactical. You know, team managers, players, and that's what it should be.
Sácale tarjeta roja al racismo. Show racism the red card.